All right, here goes nothing. Not sure if this is gonna work. Not sure if I can edit it to flip around backwards later, but we'll see. I need to stop looking at myself. Stop looking at myself, look at the camera. Look at the, how do YouTubers do this? So, it's 2022, and I am starting something new. My name's Kat, I am the Raincoast Vegan. For the last year, I've been on Instagram documenting vegan restaurants, vegan food around British Columbia, the Vancouver sort of lower mainland area. And it's been really great. I found all kinds of restaurants that I had never heard of. I found a whole new community and it was amazing. But I was anonymous. Partially because I didn't want people to know what I was doing, but also I was a little embarrassed. I haven't really felt like I've fit in with a lot of the influencer type vegans out there. I am not somebody who eats a strict diet of salad and kale. I love to cook, I love food, but also I just really think it's important that we get some different voices out there. So I decided with Vegan January or Veganuary, whatever people are calling it, I decided to try something new. And maybe this works, maybe this doesn't. I am filming on an iPhone that I had to super glue together this morning, so fingers crossed. But I wanted to share a little bit more of what it's like to actually be a vegan every day. Not every moment can be filled with making your own oat milk and almond milk and perfect kale grown in your garden. I have a job. I have a full-time job. It's very busy and I do commute. And if you live in the greater Vancouver area, you know that that can turn an 8-hour day into a 12-hour day very fast. So I thought I'd share a little bit about what it's like to be vegan for me and help share some of the products that I use. None of this is sponsored. Not because I'm not willing to sell out. I am 100% willing to sell out just because nobody's offered yet. But for now, I'm just going to kind of show you what I use. There's a couple of other reasons why I decided to do this. And I'm going to make coffee because I'm a little bit nervous and nothing cures anxiety like espresso. So, ooh! Well, that wasn't. Let's hope that's not an indicator of things to come. One moment. Lift the ring slowly to let the gas out. Apologies to Italy. I'm sorry. Nothing to see here, just a very clean and orderly cooking space like all of us have at home. I definitely don't have coffee grounds just stuck to my bare feet. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, if I'm doing this wrong, don't come after me. This is how I make coffee. This is not a coffee channel. I mean, it could be, but it's not. Anyway, where was I? Right, so last year I've made this whole Instagram about trying all these different vegan products and vegan restaurants. Vancouver's a really great place if you're a vegan or if you're just sort of plant curious. Is this too much coffee? I don't know. Probably. For those wondering, this is a Bialetti. It just is like a fancier shape of a Bialetti. The reasons that I wanted to do this were, I wanted to show you that it didn't have to be all hand-making cashew nut cheese to be a vegan. Also, I just wanted to show the practicality of how things are, how to shop, what kind of products are good, what kind of products are not so good. I have tried a lot of stuff, and my hope is that by me trying stuff, you don't necessarily have to. I also think that it's really important to see different shapes and sizes of people. I know that a lot of the talk around Vegan January is about health, and I wish that it was just health. I wish that people focused on how they felt and clinical results, but in reality, I see a lot of people using it every year to lose weight. And while I would like to say that going vegan changed my life and I became a supermodel, I did not lose any weight at all. And now that could be that I also have a completely sedentary job. It could be that I prefer to read a book than run a marathon, but I didn't lose weight. I did, however, get healthier. I had my gallbladder out in about 2006, and ever since I found eating meat really difficult, cheeses, anything rich, going vegan has totally changed that for me. I can eat all kinds of things. It's pretty amazing. I also found that my allergies, I was a severe allergy sufferer, and my allergies have pretty much cleared up now. Way better than they were used to be. But yeah, so I've had some fantastic healthy results. I feel good. And I would just like to say that you can feel good and not be a thin person. And you can be a thin person and not feel good. And I feel like we shouldn't equate your body size to how you feel on the inside anymore. And maybe that's just because I have watched a lot of TikTok in the last year, and Gen Z is coming in hard with this body positivity. But I would like to say that if you are out there and you are a vegan or you are plant-based and you feel bad for not being thin, you are not alone, but you don't have to feel that way. That's my little spiel. Let's get to food. The first episode I thought would be all about my absolute favorite company. It is called The Very Good Butchers. Actually, they've gone public as of 2020. They're also called The Very Good Food Company. You can buy them on wherever stocks happen. I don't know how to do that because I have a career as an artist, so don't ask me, but apparently it went very well. Good for them. They're a local company. They started by these two guys named James and Mitchell at the Denman Island Farmers Market. From there, they got really popular. They moved to Victoria. They have a store there if you are in Victoria. I just went. Their restaurant is phenomenal. James is actually a classically trained French chef, but their whole goal is to make food taste good. Be good for the planet, be good for you, but also not be really overly processed. I went vegan in 2019, January 16th, 2019, full-time. I had dabbled here and there before that. But shortly after is when I found The Very Good Butchers. And let me tell you, I love a good sausage. I've had many sausages in my day, but the Very Good Butcher sausage is my absolute favorite, the British banger. So good. It has this real savory flavor. The first time I had it, I thought, oh my God, I can actually taste the spices in the food. It's not just like a processed casing. If you've done vegan or vegetarian food for a long time, you might have known those like sort of rubbery, gross breakfast sausages. This is not like that at all. I order their stuffed beast every year since 2019 as well. For Christmas. Actually, the first year I ordered it, there was some sort of glitch and it looked like I wasn't going to get mine in time for Christmas, and it was my first vegan Christmas, and I contacted their customer service and they sent me a whole new beast. We thought it had gotten lost in the mail. Actually, I got both of them and they let me keep them both, and it was an amazing Christmas and January, and I ate so much of it, but I absolutely love it. I'm one of their subscribers. There's a monthly box option that you can get. I pay $50. And I'll show you what's in the box because I have it all in my fridge. So I pay $50 Canadian, and this is what I get I've switched to every 2 months, but every month you can get it if you want to. You get a package of the Very British Bangers and a package of the smoked bangers. Then you also get hamburgers. You get the Very Good Burger and the Very Good Smokin' Burger. The taco stuffer, which is so good. And the pepperoni, which in theory I think you're supposed to put on pizza, but in reality it literally gets sliced up and put in my mouth. So absolutely great deal. You can also buy them in supermarkets. You can order from online and they will ship them to you. It comes in this box that everything stays frozen in it. And they have a huge selection. Actually, they've launched a Very Good cheese company now. In December for Christmas, I actually ordered the entire Very Good cheese box to try it out. I have 2 left, well, 1.5. the Gouda that I haven't tried, and the pepper jack. But the 2 cheddars are amazing. Dill is really good. I recommend you trying it. It doesn't have that really weird sort of apple cider flavor that a lot of stuff does, so put these on your list if you're gonna go shopping from them. It's a must. I'm gonna start with the original, the thing that made me fall in love with this company, the Very British Banger. Normally I eat this for breakfast, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon. I don't know about you, but I don't roll out of bed on a Saturday in a full face of makeup. Coffee is finally ready. Yeah, that was definitely worth the mess all over the floor. I'm gonna cut this open and show you what it looks like before I cook it, but the cooking instructions, I'm sure they exist. I never follow instructions, so it's not really gonna help you. I put it in a pan with olive oil. I fry it all around until it's crispy on the outside. Ta-da, it's done. I'm sure they do recommend how to cook things. Actually, they have really good instructions on their website for basically every product that they make. But it's pretty simple. You snap off the end and it comes in a bit of a casing. Eat these all the time, still can't manage to figure out how to take off the wrapper. Totally fine. Kind of what it looks like. You can actually see all the herbs and everything in there. Pan, medium high, fry it. Will I forget that that is there? Probably. I have these really great torpedo buns from a local baker called Let's Market. They deliver them right to your door because apparently getting bread delivered to your door is something that happens now. The reason I like these style buns is that I find that the sausages are just too big, and I like a really good big bun. Perfect. I have some Dijon mustard. I mean, really just to your taste. I get that some people are not gonna like a Dijon mustard or frankly anything I put on this, but dress it however you want. I like the spice and the heat of a Dijon. Also, I find the sausage has a lot of sort of sage, thyme, leek sort of elements, so I like things that are a little bit more traditional. Please don't explode like the coffee. Whew. Next up is HP sauce. Now, if you don't have HP sauce, use something else. I prefer HP sauce. It's made of like a date puree. If you don't live in Canada, I don't think you can get it. I mean, England, but you can't get it in the States for sure. It is not like A1 sauce. It's not the same thing. But it's made with vinegar, tomatoes, molasses, dates, orange juice, spices, you know, stuff. Then, for my weirdo ingredient, I'm gonna do this raw probiotic jalapeno lime kraut. I have been told that fermented foods are particularly good for vegans, so we're gonna eat more of them. But it's by this company called Wood Brine. They're out of California. I'm gonna get a bit of this going on here. Oh, there's actually like chunks, oh no, you can't see this. There's chunks of jalapeno in it. That makes more sense. It's all starting to come together. Guys, this is my first time. First time trying to talk about my food and not just eat it. Ooh. Oh, that's really good. This is gonna be good. Woo. It's a bit spicy. Now we wait for the sausage to cook. Yep. God, that coffee is really strong. Now, one day I might be the type of person that takes the camera to the stove to show it cooking. Today is not that day. If you recall, I did have to super glue my tripod together. So that'll be a future me. And truth be told, I would probably wait to get this a little bit more brown. I don't know if wait is the right word. I would probably forget, and then this would get a little crispier than normal. But right now I'm hungry and I've had slightly too much espresso. So we're just gonna go ahead. It's brown on all sides. It has that nice crisp to it. And frankly, I'm too hungry to wait any longer. Can you see how good this looks and pretend that it stayed together for me? Thanks. I knew the first time was gonna be a little harder than I imagined, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. As I've seen on other chefy shows, they cut it in half and show you the inside. Mostly I'm just gonna do this because it's too big for me to put my mouth around. Woo. Moment of truth. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful. You can see all the foodie things. I'm saying foodie things. Thanks so much for joining. I'm gonna eat this down and stay tuned for more. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments. I feel like the YouTube people say like and subscribe, so like and subscribe. I'm so happy to finally meet all of you. I mean, honestly, my freezer is basically sponsored by the Very Good Butchers at this point. I got some over here. I got some back there. I got some on the door. I mean, do you need to see me eating this? No. Is it amazing though? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Sauerkraut, this jalapeno sauerkraut, and the sausage, highly recommend. Wasn't gonna show you this part, I'm a messy eater, but very good. Good for me. Did I just say very good? I promise that was not a pun. But it's very good. Okay, see you next time.